But should she legally be able to decide a day before birth?
Yeah.
You don't want it to happen.
To you putting any of my face or my information anywhere.
I understand.
Ever.
I understand that you don't want that to happen.
No, I don't consent.
Okay. That's okay for you to not consent.
Then don't put my stuff anywhere.
I understand you don't want me to do that.
Don't do it.
I understand you don't want me to do it.
Is this why you record for stupid?
So for context, they were talking about abortion, and this snowflake right here says that a mother has the right to abort her child even a day before birth. I don't know how to say this, but I think that's impossible. And that was so stupid of her to say something ironic like that. And you can see that she realizes it when she gets triggered for no reason, just because they're having a conversation, and it made her feel some type of way.
Does it bother you that there's no prominent African Americans in the White House?
We have to stop believing in this illusion that because somebody is black, they represent my interests. We learned that lesson via Barack Obama. I mean, he was in the White House for 8 years and didn't do much for the black community. So I'm not interested in the color of people's skin. So I'm interested in what they do and what they accomplish.
I'm really interested in your perspective here. Yeah.
I think that we have to stop believing that diversity is the color of people's skin, because that's an illusion that the left has sold, that somehow because somebody matches my skin color, because somebody matches my gender, they have my best interests at heart. Unfortunately, if you believe in the ability to think and to have a dialogue, that is a position that's on the right today.
When you target someone by attaching their name to your joke, that's okay.
Yeah, but I'm not inciting people. You are inciting people.
You're normalising.
Every single person I've spoken to about the things that you have said about me don't understand any of it. And if I just sit there and interrogate the people who are alleging things about me, I can just sit there and explain to them the context, and they go, well, that's not very important, is it?
You're normalising this kind of language.
I'm normalising comedy because at this point comedy is under attack in this country. I'm being investigated for a joke. I can name other comedians who are being investigated for jokes. We have gone down a very dark path. As Orwell says, printed on the front of this building, if liberty is to mean anything at all, it must mean the right to tell people that which they don't want to hear. Do you stand by that or not? This is the BBC. Does the BBC stand by that or not?
Here are some comments from your social media pages.
You see, here's the thing with the left. They stand for liberty and freedom, but as soon as you say something against them, they go berserk on you. And that's not what liberty is, nor freedom of speech. If you're gonna be okay with me saying something that benefits you, then you should be also okay with me when I'm giving you constructive criticism. Otherwise, it looks like you're trying to force your ideologies on people, or you're just delusional that you can't even take constructive criticism.
Oh, you were the same person that ran away.
Why don't you present
you want to have a conversation?
No, I'm not going to have a conversation because I'm not going to give a platform to you fucking Nazis. Why don't you go home?
You can't explain
and
your
quit
position.
being such fucking losers. My position is I care about human rights, and I care about people living their lives and minding their own fucking business and not being in my face with stupid fucking cameras. So,
but you walk
why don't
over
you
here.
just get out of
We
here?
can bring down the volume a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I don't care. I am trying to make a scene because you guys.
Can I ask you a couple questions?
People.
That's
no,
not
you're not going to ask me shit.
Do you think it's okay to sterilize children?
None of this shit is actually happening. You guys are fucking
Really?
dumb.
Really?
Let's
talk about it.
Kids aren't getting puberty blockers? What is not happening that
I'm not putting myself on this platform. You guys are fucking idiot losers.
Well, you just put yourself on
You're
it.
the one inserting yourself into the platform.
Go home, you fucking redneck loser.
Is that the best argument you can marshal?
It is. It's the best.
Let's ask you, why don't you like President Trump?
He's a liar.
What did he lie about?
Did you really not know?
I'm asking you, I don't know.
Well, you could Google it.
Google what?
Why don't you try?
So you have no answer?
My answer is, why don't you try?
You're out here protesting, you spent hours out here today sweating. Why don't you like President Trump?
Is it transphobic to say only women have a cervix?
Well, it is something that shouldn't be said. It is not right. But Andrew, I don't think that...
So Rosie Duffield should not have said that. Can you explain to people watching why she should not have said that?
Well, Andrew, I don't think that we can just go through various things that people have said. Rosie Duffield, I spoke to Rosie earlier this week and told her that conference was a safe place for her to come, and it is a safe place for her to come. And I spoke to others to make exactly the same principle. We do everybody a disservice when we reduce what is a really important issue to these exchanges on particular things that are said. The trans community are, as I say, the most marginalized and abused of many, many communities, and we need to make progress on the gender recognition.
I'm sorry, but no. If something is true, it should be said. We don't care about someone's feelings. If their feelings always get the best of them, then they should probably get help.
First of all, I'm not a misogynist, because a misogynist is someone that puts down women. I exalt women to their rightful role. Women are supposed to be women, not men. And every time somebody says that a woman is equal to a man and does what a man could do, and you're actually abusing and denigrating women. Women have a unique purpose, and they're special. They're fearfully and wonderfully made by God. I support women. So I'm not a misogynist. I don't put down. You're putting down women by saying women can be men. You're putting down women by saying transgenders can be women. No, they can never be women. Women are special, and no man can just convert and say I'm a woman today. You're putting down women by saying that.
Preach, brother, preach.
So you're actually anti-women. I'm pro-woman. I'm pro-mothers, I'm pro-wives, and I'm pro-women.
As a parent, how would you feel knowing that you don't know which teachers have a gun and you've had bad experiences with prior teachers? What if that teacher that absolutely,
So
blown
my answer to your question is I feel the same way about the guard in front of my kid's school. I don't really know the guard, but he's gone through training. And I presume that he knows what he's doing. And frankly, I feel the same way about a police officer. I don't need the police officer, but they've gone through training and they were willing to take on that responsibility. And so I would apply the same logic. It's so interesting that you bring that up, because it really ties back to why I feel like we need to be careful about how much responsibility we're saddling teachers with teaching our kids values, right? On the one hand, the system is saying, trust our teachers, they know better than you parents. We should be able to teach them what they need to know about sexuality. On the other hand, you guys are admitting that many teachers are not really checked for mental issues. We don't really know what is happening in these classrooms. We don't know about what not checked.
Today we're gonna watch a transgender person gets confronted by a father in a woman's bathroom.
A man walked into the women's bathroom at McDonald's. Been in there for like 5 minutes. Oh boy. Hey. I care.
I'm transgender. Okay?
You're a man, dude.
I'm a trans woman.
You're not a trans woman. You're born a man. I do. What if my daughter was in there and you walk in there?
It don't matter.
It matters to me.
I am a female.
You are a man.
You're a female. Are you sure about that? Have you looked in the mirror lately?
You're
a man.
That's right. Correct.
My daughter goes into those bathrooms and no man needs to be in there. You understand me? You are a man. You are created as a man. You are a man. Start acting like a man. Act like a man.
Do something.
Act like a man. You're a man. People act like one. What happened?
Bro, I don't understand what you're even saying.
Why are you acting this way? I'm a man. So are you.
No, I'm not.
Then what are you?
I was born intersex, dude. Think you don't know what that is?
Intersex.
Sir, you're going to have a problem if you keep going into women's bathrooms. Somebody's going to do something to you. I'm just telling you the truth.
I've been doing this for years. You want to do something? Just fuck outside.
Yeah, I just did something. I told you the truth.
Just fuck outside, bitch. Do something.
You go outside. You're a pervert. Go away.
Yeah, like you're a bear?
Go away.
Like a man, bitch.
I am a man of God.
I'm a woman.
I'll turn my other cheek, but I'm not afraid to tell you the truth. I'm not afraid to tell you the truth. Sir, you need to go.
Seriously, take what truth is. God created everybody where he wants to be.
Yep, he created them male and female, just like the Bible says.
I was born with both, dude. Okay?
So what? You look like a man.
Google on your phone.
You look like a man. You look like a man.
Google on your phone. It's called intersex.
Yeah, I know. I've already heard about it. I've already heard about it. I don't need to educate myself. You look like a man. You should be walking into a men's bathroom, period. You got a man chest, you got man legs, you got a man face, you got man arms, you got man everything.
Yeah.
So what?
So
you
what?
don't belong in the women's bathroom. Yeah, because the world allows it. Men ain't standing up, that's why. Yeah, the world is dumb and they're falling into the sins of the world. They're being given up, like you.
When I lost everybody by you, you feel the right to be what I can't be in this country?
No, you have all the right to be here.
I do what the fuck I want. You got problems?
Yeah, I do have a problem. But guess what? God will take care of you in the end.
I'm pretty God. Get out.
Have a nice day, sir.
You see, this is the problem that parents have with people like this. He thinks that just because he identifies as a woman, he can go to women's bathrooms now. And I guarantee you that most men, and especially women, would not tolerate this kind of behavior or allow it. Because can you imagine if a woman goes to a woman's bathroom and she finds out that a transgender person is there with her? She would feel terrified and confused at the same time. Bro, the clown world that we live in allows this kind of shit, that, as the father said. But anyway, man, let's go see what the people are saying in the comments. This is the fastest transition from a woman into a man I've ever seen. Yeah, bro, I agree. His voice is more deeper than me. 100% support the father. Of course, we all do. I'm 5'2" and small build. If he walked in, I'd be terrified. See? Exactly what I was saying. As women, our instincts kick in. We need more men like him calling him out. Probably need security on the women's toilets now. I mean, at this point, I don't see why not. I would advocate for security on women's bathrooms. His outfit says it all. He's a predator. He proved that he's a man by offering him outside. Yeah, and he wants to make excuses and say that he's intersex or some shit like that. That's bullshit. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, a minority of people are like that. He was just making excuses to get away with it when he got caught. That's what people like this do. Avoid accountability and take no responsibility at all. They blame everyone but themselves. We're living in a sick, twisted society when losers like this are protected and have more rights than the good men confronting it. Valid point. I agree 1000%. This sentence sums it all up.